What is going on, everybody? This is Brandon from Brixton's, and I gotta tell you, this is a moment that I've been so excited for several weeks now. I've teased it on Facebook, I've teased it on the YouTube channel, but finally tonight I feel good enough that I can just let loose and share with you what I've been working on. So, a little context. So, I live in a small town in northern Montana, and there is a pool. There's a Girl Scout house. There's a curly slide, and there's more. There's more, but I'll let you see that here in a minute. But before I proceed, there are a few things I'd like to know. Number one, the trees are not done. I guess I didn't have the pieces that I really needed to have, and I didn't get to fill in the pool because I don't have enough pieces. So, go figure. Lastly, the two of the roofs, and I'll point those out here in a minute, they're not supposed to be flat, and for right now, it's just going to have to be the way they are. I went to order the pieces today, and I'd have to take out a second mortgage to make that happen, and I'm not doing that just to make this happen tomorrow. I will wait and be patient, and we will get this done here in the next few weeks. But without further ado, there's a pool behind me. Let's take a look. Alright guys, so here it is. This is the Schnook Pool and Parks in Lego form. There is Spider-Man, so you get a context of just how big this is. Alright, so here we go. Here's the front entrance. So we got the bike rack, we got the sign, we got the Coke machine. If you look through the glass door there, if I quit moving my camera, you can see the pin pad. That's how you get in our pool. So, as we work our way around, and we'll come back to some of this stuff here in a minute. So, we have these, which they're on the spring in the park, actually. So, they wobble to and fro, right? As you have my fingers doing that in front of you. We have the slide and the swings. We have one of these jungle gyms. We have more we have more swings rather. So this is actually a part of our pool that got taken out. It got old, it got decrepit, and ultimately they didn't feel like it was safe anymore, but I'm sorry, it's going to be preserved for all time in Lego form now. So underneath here, you can actually see, let's come from this side. This is actually a tire swing, like that was on that build. So then what makes our park famous is the curly slide. And the curly slide took me a long time to figure out. It actually took me like over a day. I had some issues with it, and it wasn't until about 10:30 at night one night that I finally figured it out, and I decided to make the column come through the center, which maybe is what most people would have done in the meantime, but the stairs aren't accurate, unfortunately, but to make this work, that's how we had to do it, or else it was going to be just even 10 times bigger than it already is, and it got big fast. So there's a little sandbox here. The sandbox, ironically enough, is always overgrown, and I don't think I've ever seen a kid play in it, but ours is clean. Ours is ready for kids to indulge in their sandbox playing endeavors. So in the pool and park area, we actually have these circular garbage cans. I had to have them in there. A variety of colors of picnic tables. These here are actually going to be trees, but I didn't have those pieces to finish it off, and I just decided to display it in advance. So then we have, these are toilets, and there again, I actually didn't have doors for the toilets. I had see-through doors, but I don't know about you, I don't like it when people can see me go to the bathroom, so I figured we'll just roll within. I'll order some doors and they'll be here soon. So then we have the White House. I have a different name for this house, but this is what I'm going to call it as. So it's got a beautiful brown fence around it, and we will continue to work our way around. So I'll be honest, I think this is a utility room. I don't know what it actually is. It's on the park. If somebody that's watching it knows, please comment below. So then we got the grill back here. We got these nice hedges that wrap around the White House. And then back here, this is the old ice skating rink and basketball courts. This doesn't get used much anymore, but it actually, this winter, they did fill it up. They made it an ice skating rink, and it was a lot of fun, and I hope that they do it in the future. I've heard they're going to do some different things, but for right now, again, in our Lego park, it's going to get preserved the way it is. So then we wrap our way around back here. So here's the pool, and I made sure to show the depth going down so you can see it getting deeper and deeper. We have a very successful swim team. They've won a lot of championships over the years, and this year the divisional swim meet will be here in Chinook. So that's part of why I wanted to get this project done, so I could unveil it in advance. So, and then next door, so if you go through this gate, we have a baby pool, and if you see right away, there is a small deposit in the baby pool. Happens every summer. It's funny every time, unless you're a lifeguard, but life goes on. They're babies. So this is a sign that actually in real life is kind of overgrown now, but I decided to plant some pretty flowers, put a cool rock feature in, and spruce it up a bit. So we got the low dive, as you can see, and then we got a high dive. We've got a really cool high dive. I used to go on it as a kid. I'm an old man now. I don't like going on the high dive. I think I'm probably gonna die. Alright, so let's open this up and see what's underneath the hood. Alright, so here we go. So we've got showers. We've got the hot and cold switch. And we've got toilets. So this would be the female bathroom. As you walk in to the left, okay, so if you walk in to the left, that's the women's bathroom. If you walk in and go to the right, that's the men's bathroom. And then each have, if you can, right here and right here, each have their respective exits into the actual pool area. So, and then like I showed you before, here you can see it really good. There is the pen pad to enter the pool. We've always got a lifeguard on duty right there. And then for me personally, this was one of the funnest things that I did, and it was one of the things that it kind of dictated how I did everything else. This is a boiler room, and I know it seems maybe silly, but I wanted this to be as accurate as possible. So here we go. Let's see if we can open this up. Maybe. Sorry, guys. So it's hard to see back there, and of course I don't have a good camera. There's kind of a good angle. You can see all the buttons and controls to control the pool and the temperature of the pool. It's hard to see because of the angle and the shading, or the shadow rather. Then we have, there's the lifeguard towers, so we can be safe. We got the bleachers for all the moms and dads to watch the actual swim team events. So this is in fact the Girl Scout house, and so in our pool and park, so there's this pathway that walks this way down, and then you come to this spot right here, and if you wrap around, then there is the Girl Scout house as well. So alright, so let's open up the Girl Scout house and see what we can find. Got some dusty bricks up top there. So here you go. So we got a kitchen area. I'm going to call that a refrigerator right there. And then here is the fireplace. And I liked this sign. I just felt it felt right. I was thinking I needed some sort of picture, some sort of artwork on the wall. And this one just felt right. It seems patriotic and it says doing our part. And I don't know what the Girl Scouts mission is, but this seemed accurate. So, anyways, then we got a garage. So I actually stole the design of this for the girls or the garage. That actually came from the Simpsons house. So that's where that came from. So pretty fun. And I actually, so if a relative of mine, this is her family's house, if you will. So she came in and she kind of described to me a little bit how this worked. So I've never been in this house. There was a table over there with chairs evidently. There's a piano in here, a couch. I took some liberty on how it actually looked. But I put some flowers and some plants in there. And then she said over in the corner was some stairs that went downstairs. So there is no downstairs, but you get the impression of how it works. So there you go, guys. This is my Chinook Pool and Parks. I'm really excited with how it turned out. I hope you guys love it as much as I do. And it will be permanently on display right here at BrickSense. And something I get to share with a lot of generations moving forward. And last but not least, as a veteran, this was the part that made me the happiest. So I made sure to put that flag there. It's a prominent part of the pool and parks in our community, and it only made sense to have it in our Lego pool and park as well. So anyways, guys, I hope you really enjoyed this. This was my first attempt at creating a true mock. It definitely pushed me on limits a little bit in Lego building, but I feel like I learned a lot, and I cannot wait to do the next project. So I don't know what that's going to be. I don't know when that's going to be, but I assure you, as I got a taste for it, I cannot wait to do it again. So anyways, enjoy, and we will see you next time, my friends.